Let's talk about Ken. Ken is the next character that's on the lineup for the matchup breakdown series. Everybody trashes this character, I don't know why. Anybody is able to get Ken. Let's take a moment to just think back to a Ken match that you may have done. You ever been playing so perfect, so good, then you get hit by that one DP, that one EX DP, and then next thing you know, you get back thrown in the corner, and now you're just playing the guessing game with Ken? Let's just think about that. Just thinking. Like, yeah. It's starting to ring bells now, huh? Starting to ring bells now, huh? Yeah. See, people believe that just because Balrog is able to V-skill spin through fireballs, we take away his fireball option, that Balrog just outright wins the matchup. Yeah, we have the slight advantage, but it's not completely in Balrog's favor. Like, I pick Balrog, you pick Ken, it's an automatic win for Balrog. No, anybody is able to get Ken. Anybody is able to get Ken. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all another general setup of how I like to place myself, problematic buttons, and common frame traps that Ken like to do, and we can see where we can find some openings to where we could probably contest and get our turn back. Alright, y'all, let's get it popping. Alright, y'all, time for another episode. Next character will be Ken. Once again, I will be telling y'all which V-skill trigger setups I like to use and why. Alright, so as we all know, Ken is a fireball character, so therefore we will be going with V-skill 1. If you decide to go V-skill 2, that's up to you. But me personally, I like to use V-skill 1. Trigger choice is completely up to you. Me personally, I want to touch this character and kill him because I'm trying to avoid getting Ken as fast as possible. So with that being said, I will always usually go with V-skill 1, trigger 1. Look at Ken. Doesn't Ken got it written on his face like I'm ready to rob? Disrespect one of my wake ups and watch what happens. He got it in his face. Just look at him. Alright, y'all. So pretty much Ken, I feel like you could play him the same way you play Ryu, right? So I'm going to set him to crouch all. No, guard all. I'm sorry. Just going to set him to crouch all, block all. It's going to be the same general idea, right? Keeping him at bay as standing fierce, right? Using your movement speed to poke him with low forwards. Crouching medium is also godlike. Micro stepping with roundhouse. It's all about poking him and then getting him to throw out a fireball, which you can V-skill through, or even neutral jump to get a medium scratch DP. So Ken doesn't have a 3-frame like Ryu. So when it comes down to pressuring him, we get 1 extra frame to be able to get like more chip added up, right? But we get to hit him with standing medium kick, crouching medium punch because he has a 4-frame. He's also a character that has a godlike standing light kick, so light straight, like I said in the Ryu matchup, you can use it, but you want to make sure you space it perfectly. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect. I'm talking about at the tip-top range to where you probably think it'll miss, but you just in the right spacing. Like, you have to be at that perfect spacing to make sure that standing light kick does not whiff punish you. That's why it's always best to just fully commit to EX straight and try to avoid using light straight as possible. That's why standing fierce is also good. Standing fierce is subpar similar to straight. You just don't dash forward, right? So if you're able to use this more often than just using regular straights, you'll be just fine. Just fine, y'all, just fine. So always remember, playing in fierce range, micro stepping with low force to get him to bite, be ready to spin through fireballs if he decides to throw one. Same concept for Ryu. If Ken understands the fact that he is going against Balrog, he needs to stay within this range right here to throw what I like to call the unreactable fireball. We can react to it, but it's going to be crazy hard, right? But that's our job to make sure that we keep him at bay to make sure he doesn't get in that range. So that's why I say playing outside of standing fierce is godlike, because with the extra pushback, we giving us some more room to react to a fireball if he decides to throw one. Problematic buttons to look for against Ken, right? Problematic buttons that he like to use is roundhouse. Let me do that again. Roundhouse, low forward, crouching medium, standing. Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be standing medium. Standing medium. I'm going to go standing medium, picking that too. So those are his go-to buttons, right? So when we turn all these on, it gives us a general concept of where we should be placing our body at. So with this being said, with us playing at standing fierce range, we're automatically winning the spacing battle. we automatically win the spacing battle. And I always remember, y'all, in order to practice whiff punishing these buttons, it's a trial and error, right? So even though I missed some, that's just telling me, okay, this button may not work. So it's time to try another button. Low 4 could probably work. You can never go wrong with sweep. The do all be all can always be light straight. But even with that, you want to be careful, because if you miss time the light straight, you just put yourself in the punishable range for standing light kick. So this is the general range that you generally want to stand at, which is just shy of standing fierce range. So this is perfect. This is truly godlike. Truly godlike. Something else to touch on about Ken. To go back real quick to general understanding when it comes down to going against Ken, let me go ahead and record something for y'all, because this is how good the standing fierce poke is. Just to backtrack to general spacing real quick. Now, this is going to tap into understanding what the player will do after getting bullied X amount of times, right? Let's go ahead and record some guard recovery actions real quick, right? We're going to record a neutral jump. We're going to record a forward dash, and we're going to record a back dash, right? So 3 options, right? Let's go and put all 3 of these on. All right, so this is why standing fierce is so good. What? Oops. Okay, 2 of these options not working. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with one, and then y'all pretty much get the concept. So after poking with standing fierce so many times, Kens will slowly start to make us guess on what they believe we're gonna follow up with. So this is what paying attention to player habits is, right? So usually after back throw and to standing fierce, people like the neutral jump, right? Now, if you understand this, you can beat them at their own game. And then as soon as they do that, you punish them for thinking that you're about to dash straight. Because most people are known for doing this and then going straight into straight. So that's where the mind game's coming at. This is why standing fierce is pretty good in this matchup, but it's not the do all be all. It can be, but it depends on what the player is doing, because if the player is smart enough, they could just start, backing up some after crouch blocking and then getting you to whiff this heavy button and then whiff punish it. So it's good, but try not to abuse it, if that makes sense, right? All right. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about common traps and how to deal with them, right? I used to play Ken a little bit, and this was actually something that I love to do. It was that is fireball. I love that one. What else is pretty good? I think it's and then messed that up. Roundhouse. Right? Let's go ahead. Hold on, I need to turn off guard recovery action. Turn off guard recovery action. Alright, so these are some common traps that Kens like to do, right? Now, outside of their common traps, they will always like to use some of their go-to poking normals, which can always be a lot of shotos in general like to poke with, some walking, low forward into fireball. That's like numero uno, low forward into fireball. Create some spacing, low forward fireball, low forward into EX fireball. That's like their go-to thing, right? So, before I showcase that, let me showcase the frame traps. So just like Ryu, if he decides to commit to that, oh wait, hold on, I have to turn both of them on. If they decide to commit to that, always remember, y'all can V-skill at the end with a fireball. And if you want to just completely backdash, even if they decide to roundhouse, no, after the standing light kick, if you decide to just backdash, it covers both options, because if they decide to do this into roundhouse, the backdash beats both of them options. So they have to commit to what they think you're going to do. You can get a little risky and then sweep if you know that they're going to do it, but that's a little bit extra. That's like an extra belief that you believe that they're about to roundhouse right there. So it's something to think about, but I wouldn't just use it. Like, you have to get that hard read for that. So backdash covers both options on that. Always remember. Yeah, so usually after the light kick, you can backdash to just safely cover all options, right? So what else? What else? So that's enough about the general concept on how to play the matchup and what to look for, because most Kens you won't really see them use their air tattoos no more because it's safe on block. It's no longer plus, or I don't think it ever was, maybe. But I know in season 1 it was pretty godlike. But outside of that, the reason why I say in the beginning Kens can easily ken you is because at any given point, if you get hit by EXDP and then you get back thrown, 9 times out of 10 you're getting put in the corner, right? You are now in the corner. This is what Ken strives at, because now his forward throws are godlike, the throw setup is godlike, he can crush you, he can counter. Like, it's a complete mind game when Ken has you in the corner. It is completely scary. So your best bet in this situation, I would say find a way to knock him down. This means V-reversal. This means sometimes look at the space and then EX straight your way to get that forward momentum and push yourself out of the corner. You do not, and I repeat, you do not want to be in the corner versus Ken. It don't matter how much Ken players dog this character and be like, Ken is bad. You do not want to be in the corner versus Ken. Trust me, anybody will tell you that. Ken's throw game is probably one of the best. You know what? Actually, I could put money on that. Ken is probably the best. We got some other characters with throw loops, but Ken is one of the best. Trust me. So basically, with that being said, I would suggest paying attention to meter, paying attention to when they have it, so you could avoid the chance of getting EXDP'd, avoid getting thrown in the corner. Just try to play solid. Disrespect him at times, but also remember that he is a Shoto and he can DP you and put you in a situation that you don't want to be in. Basically, with that being said, y'all, that's a general understanding of the matchup. Everything else is based off of who you actually going against, what that player is doing, and how they're going about handling the situation that you're putting them in, which is from throwing them, tick throwing them, shimmying, delays, like, it's everything. So yeah, y'all, that's a quick understanding on the Ken matchup. I pray that y'all don't get Ken, because it can happen to anybody and everybody at any given time of the day. So with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another video, and always remember, may the sauce be with you. What?